And welcome back to Let's Try a potential Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. This is part 33. And if you're just joining us, we've been exploring the water temple and we're up to like the first key. So from this point we're going to make our way back to the main area. And make our way back to the main area and hopefully get enough keys to get to the mini-boss. It's going to be a bit complex, so sit back, relax, and be totally excited. So this is probably going to be the more tougher part of the temple, so if you really have an issue of switching boots back and forth, then just quit now while you still can. But if you're really interested in what's ahead, and if you're inspired by the music, then float your way up as far as the water will take you here, and should bring you to a platform here where you'll see the second. At least not too far off. You should be able to see the second. Okay, maybe you can't. All right. Well, that's cool. So what you're gonna want to do is head over here. It might not be the right way to go, but it's one of the ways anyway. And with this one, and first of all, we're gonna. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna clear up something that I should have done in the first video, and I'm told if it's not done, then really you're gonna have some real tough times later on. So we're gonna just start. We're gonna go ahead and go back to the room where we drained out the pool. So just head this way here, same way as we met Ruto. I keep forgetting to make the music sound louder, but for some reason I just keep forgetting. Alright, so back to the old boots, and let gravity take you right up. And almost right away, if you've done it correctly, the water levels should be like about halfway up, and it does allow you to bomb this wall over here. So you want to go ahead and equip a bomb as such. Oops, did not want to do that. So go ahead and place a bomb right over here by the wall. And that's going to just get one key out of the way. Alright. So then from there you want to head back over here, and you'll see that the water level needs to be raised up a little bit. So what you're gonna have to do is make your way back up to. Well, I'll show you where it is once, but I won't be doing it several times. But there's a third faucet, if you will, that you're gonna have to make your way back up to. So what we're going to do here, what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and go back to the iron boots. Now that I know its official name, just go ahead and make your way back down. And make your way back out to the main room. And then back out, here. We're going to go ahead and switch up to the. We're going to go ahead and switch back up to the. Oh yeah, we're going to drain the water, aren't we? Okay, so instead, no, scrap that. Instead, just leave your. Yeah, let's go ahead and. Yeah, okay, I'm dumb. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and make our way. We're gonna go ahead and equip the old boots again. This will pretty much float you right up to the top. I think you might be at the second, or it might not be. I can't quite remember. Okay, so it's the second one. All right, so from here you want to head. Those guys will come up frequently, so you're going to want to be ready to kick butt with them every time. Alright, so what we're going to want to do from here is just basically make our way over to this door over here. No, we're totally forgetting something. Totally. We basically want this to go down. I kind of keep forgetting what to do. So let's try making our way over into. Don't go over here yet. That's going to be for a bit later in the temple. Alright, I gotta think. Just give me a minute, guys. Oh yeah, the compass is actually up here. If you're really like afraid you're not going to find it without the compass, then you can make your way up here with the hook shot, and then there's basically one of those little timer thingies that you have to hit, and then you'll just have to be super quick about getting it. It'll be pretty self-explanatory if you found it over here. So I'm not going to bother with that. This castle. One thing that it's amazing about this castle is that it can be very mystifying because of the amount of times you have to go up and down to like activate the water. That's a little bit challenging, but other than that, guys, just forget about it with the whole conspiracy crap. It's not like death or whatever, you know what I mean? You got your lives. Enjoy it while you can. Okay, this is presumably still open. No, maybe not. Alright. So as I say before, the general idea is to make your way over here. Is it? I think it's over here. There's just like a ton of things to remember. And if you don't have the patience for playing this, then it's going to be really tough. I'm just telling you like it is. So I'm doing a little bit of. I have to do a slight backtrack. I'm just going to off-screen it. Okay, we're back. I may as well just show you this now instead of later. But if you do try to go outside the door with that second Triforce thingy that you had to activate or faucet, don't do it just yet because you're going to need to go back in there. So I'm just going to show you how to get back in there in case if you get really stranded that you need to. I think it's actually required, but I'm not entirely sure. But you want to go ahead and use your Din's Fire and ignore Navi because chances of her being of any help at all is going to be really useless. So you just go ahead and head on back in there. And then let's see. I think there's another place to. I think there's like another place that you can hook shot. I think. I mean, we're not meant to go up there just yet, but soon. I'll point out there is another Scullietta that's sort of high up there. You can get in like another one of those gold thingies if you're really set on getting that. It is available. So sorry, folks. I'm going to have to do some more off-screening because I'm forgetting what to do next. Okay, the one door I vowed not to go into yet. I'm gonna try anyway, but evidently you're gonna want to go in this door anyway. So all I did was I just jumped from like the other side of the tower here. But I'll just kind of show you what's in here, so that we can try to get as much as we can in here. Oh yeah, yeah. This is where we wanted to be. Okay, my stupidity bad. Um, this was the room I was trying to look for. But basically, what's going to happen here is this is where pretty much the third. This is you pretty much want to stand in this little um, fountain type thing. If you try to go up to and then just go to like one of the lights there, that little lamppost thingy. If you try to go up to it, you'll be dealing with a time clock, so you won't have enough time to really get back there. So what you want to do is just fire the hook shot. I'm sorry, your bow. It's the only time in the level that you have to use the bow, really. But except for the boss, I could be plumb wrong about it, but we'll see. But in any event, you want to go ahead and equip your bow, and then just as long as you got your aiming right. I don't have it really that great. You'll want to aim it right at the 5-sided orb. And then if you did it right, you'll get a so small little cutscene. It'll take you right up to the top where you need to go. And just get off here. You should see you'll see a little door here. And this is the only other time you'll have to play the lullaby. If you do everything right, but it's highly doubtful. But that's the third faucet, I'm calling it. I'll use the term faucets because I don't know exactly what the real term is. So let's not get some arguments in there if we can. I said not, so do not. But anyway, this will be helpful because now we're going to go ahead and backtrack to. We're going to go ahead and backtrack and get that brick out of the way because, as I said that before, it is going to be somewhat important later on in the level. So we're going to go ahead and put out the worn out iron boots. But this is pretty much as high as the water will go. But there is a few things more that we can get out of the way, and it's, I think, a pretty good thing to do. So right now we've got one key left that we're working with. You want to head back over here from before. And so the only thing that's going to be different now is the water level is going to be a bit higher, so you should be okay to just float your way back up there. I can't stress it enough, but this temple really actually is it's actually one of my favorite because of the music and the water and the structure of the temple was really put together very well. People can be like, yeah, Bill, you gotta change your suit all the time. Oh, I don't like this game. It's so well, really. And you like the rest of the game? Well, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. I gotta go make turkey for Thanksgiving. I have to go play poo-poo with my brother. I hate this game. I want an easier life. Well, for you to say that is you don't really have enough curiosity about this game, so piss off. Sorry, it annoys me when people don't give things a fair chance. I should know because I dealt with people in my lifetime with it, but anyway. This is the third. So you want to head back up here. This time all the water will be drained, and it will once again allow you access to the bottom area here, which now will put us back on track. Or not. So once we make our way to the boulder, this is the only one in the level. You're going to want to go ahead and not pull it out, but you want to push it right over here because for some reason it's going to be very helpful later on in the game. I did check it out. There is some keys and stuff, but we'll just kind of go ahead and save that for we'll just save that for later. How about we do that and just save that for later? Alright, so what else do we gotta do next? Well, I guess it really is going to be meant to get an extra, get like a fourth key, because you're going to obviously need it to get to the mini boss. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do it. So you can just go ahead and mosey away on down. Well, actually, no. There's another thing we can do. I'm sorry. There was one other thing that I think we can do. There's a, like as I say, there's a lot of different. There's a couple of different keys that we can get, but I think that one we can just wait on that. So you want to head over into this little area over here. You'll find another wall that's like slightly like dented. So with that, you'll want to go ahead and equip your bombs, and then just set it right here on the square there, and get ready to jump into some more water. So save yourself a couple extra seconds and just put the iron crab on. There you go. So there we go. And did I put it on? Yeah, I did. Okay. So down we go, and into this area, and immediately set up your Z targeting, because we're going to deal with some funky looking Octoroks. It's kind of funny how. And go ahead and set up your Z targeting, and just aim right into the guy's gut, and that's all the worrying you're ever going to have to do with that. And if you want to collect some arrows, go ahead. Just like in the original, you're always going to find some arrows. All right, so back to the regular boots, and then just float your way up. And if it's been done correctly, you should be able to get your very next key. So you want to go ahead and make your way up here, hit the switch. It's going to bring the water up just a crack, but that'll do, because we're going to need to get the stuff. So once you get up there, hook shot over across, and there you go. It's funny how I actually thought there was something meant to be captured over here. But alright. But yeah, unfortunately that's pretty much all that there really is down here. It's not much, but it's actually sort of kind of important. So I think that's the only reason why we really wanted to go here in the first place, is because you wanted to go ahead and set up the and just kind of raise the water up just a hair. Again, I don't know precisely how much help it's going to be, but we'll see. Theoretically, I should know better than that, but no. But now that that's pretty much done, we can head back and okay, so evidently I was right the first time. We do have to go and get the second key. So you want to go ahead and head into that room that you want to head down here, basically. Back to the booties. Shake your booty, shake your booty, shake your booty, shake your booty. Na 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 na. Okay. So in here we go. And back over to the other ones. Lots of boot changing. It's okay. Just hang in there if you're watching this. If you need to take a break, go do so. So this is going to pretty much take us to sort of a kind of a unique little situation here. Another waterfall. So immediately turn to the right, activate the switch here. You're going to deal with some clocks here. Just wait for the thing to rise up and just waddle your way over. And then just head over towards the door. Avoid the spider if you can, unless if you need life or magic. But then immediately it's gonna bring us right over into this whirlpool. So just go ahead and make your way in there, and go ahead and put the boots back on, and then go ahead and make your way down to the bottom, and then kind of line yourself up next to this little pipe here. It'll be a good place to point, and then get your hook shot ready. And just aim up at the dragon's mouth. I don't know why there's a crystal thing in the dragon's mouth, but once you got that done, it's going to be back to the regular boots again. So go ahead and do that. And then you want to kind of trap yourself into this cage here, and then the last key before the mini boss is right here. And that pretty much covers the keys for this one. So so basically from this point you're gonna want to head back up to the main area. And if you've been watching the water levels, you want to go ahead and rise up the water. Oh yeah, but to get out of here, let me quickly explain that one. It's going to be some reverse psychology, but you're working with a clock, so you want to work super quick. Get out as fast as you can. Avoid the little turtle things, because that's going to be just a distraction, unless if you're incredibly smart. And yeah, just go ahead and make your way back up there. So and so yeah, you want to backtrace over here, same way we went, and just to save some time, it's easier to just hook shot. Darn little bastard, messing me up my LT. But yeah, go ahead and hook shot. Have a good flight. Have a good flight. And so yeah, make your way back. And then go back to the regular boots again. And then just, again, take it back to the streets. Take it back to the streets of the water temple. Gotta love the water sound. I can't get enough of it. It's like having a cup of coffee in stereo. So yeah, you want to go ahead and climb your way back up if you've done stuff correctly. Alright. Oh yeah, okay, I forgot. No, I'm sorry, my bad. You actually need a hook shot to get up there, so that's my bad. Alright. So down we go. Back to the regular boots. Go ahead and hook shot. Or go back, or not. Okay, that was my bad. Total stupidity on my part. You want to hook shot while you still have the iron boots. And if you find the right... yeah, when in doubt, folks, just look for like a bullseye. Because automatically it's going to just tell you, hey, you need to go ahead and hook shot. So that's the story with that, and I'm having like a hell of a time getting up there. So watch me suffer. Don't want to do that. Well, all right. Time for another off screen. All right, I figured out what's going on. I should have remembered this, but you have to really time you have to really time the when you get up to the to that bullseye on this one, because if you don't, you'll just miss. It's always kind of important to have like the bullseye aiming directly on the red dot there, directly on the bullseye as much as you can. So it takes some timing here, and this is just one way you can pull it off. There we go. I knew there was like a trick to it. I just couldn't determine what exactly. So from here, we can go ahead and head back up top now. We're gonna go ahead and you've seen we're gonna go ahead and just raise the water level. You've seen me do this, so I'm gonna do this off screen so that we can save time for the boss. Alright, so from here you should have your all the water back up to the normal level. From here there's going to be, you'll find another keyhole that we have to go ahead and open up. And this is really the only castle I like to think that has an open, like a sort of a home stretch to the mini boss. And I kind of like how they made it really exciting, really. So you want to go ahead in this door here, and this is going to be a bit tricky because really I'm calling it the Ferris wheel of death, because if you just take a look down here, there's like lots of hookshot areas that you have to try to time like ever so carefully, because if you don't, it's just hasta lasagna. Don't get any on you. So you got to be quick about picking the right log to go on. So that's pretty essential. And you want to do that before you sink. As you can see, I'm like getting closer to the thing. So I'm going to go ahead and just jump my way over here. This little log here is the only like platform that doesn't really like mess up, so to speak. So if you stay here, you'll have like plenty of opportunities to mess up. But once you get up there, like I just did, you want to, from this point, it's the hookshot staircase, and like really. And then the whole idea is to make your way up to that top one, so we can get lucky and get up there. Nope. Okay, so we go. So you just got to keep on doing it until you get to the top, like that. And then once you do, you got your last key before we get to the mini boss, which is right over here. And then we come into this little interesting complex of area here. Immediately, I'll just start by telling you that that little orb or that crystal in front is your point of contact. So you want to just fire right at that right away. The little doggy statues here will raise up, and you want to head to that little bullseye over there. You're going to have to like raise these things up and down quite a number of times, but it's pretty easy as long as you know what you're doing. I don't think there'll be too much trouble. So yeah, go ahead and gotta get rid of the spider enemies, but go ahead and get rid of that spider enemy again. It's surprisingly there's like not that many enemies in this whole temple, but it's enough to just like make you go, ah, get away from me, like a little like two kids like bothering each other or something. All right, so now we're gonna sort of make our way back. We're gonna, once we get over to this, once that gets down, you want to go ahead and do another hook shot over here. You can climb this doggy here if you do it correctly, I think. Yeah, there you go. Just hit like the whoop. Don't want to do that. Yeah, you'll fall down a lot, so I'd be really careful. But if you're an emulator geek like me, just go ahead and levitate. I've heard that people hate levitating. I kind of like it. But yeah, to jump over that little doggy there, you want to just hit A, and or like whatever you have like programmed for like your A button or B button or your rolly button or whatever. I forget exactly what it is on the N64 controller, but that's alright. Whoever said I was going to be an expert at this. But anyhow, you want a shot over there. Go ahead and hit the switch again, like so. And then just go ahead and board your way up onto. Just make your way up onto the doggy again. You want to be standing on there when you go up there, and then you want to go ahead and fire the orb or crystal or whatever you want to call it, or switch, for the very last time. And you're going to pretty much make your way up to here with a surprise visit by, you guessed it, 2 spiders and a like. Yes, those wonderful creatures that love to eat your shield. So if you don't want to get hit by them, I'm just recommending right now, equip your arrow, shoot it twice. You'll save a lot of agony later on, even though it's like you don't really need it. So just like that. And now to get to the other side of the platform, you're not going to want to run into the spikes because obviously it just won't let you. But there is a hook shot connector right up there, so go ahead and fire that old hook shot, baby. Make your way over there, and then head through this door over here. And then it brings you into this sort of like ocean white patched area, lots of water. Lots of neat stuff, and you see this kind of random tree. Great, there's nothing over here. And then this door is kind of over here, and you find that it's closed. Well, so at this point you'll be like, well, what the heck's the point of being here? So you think, okay, well, I want to check the tree for one last time to see if something's really there, and then you see that. Now, that is a camouflaged statue, which is about to become, you guessed it, Dark Link from Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link. One of my favorite bosses to fight. I'm happy to fight it here. I was happy to fight it back then. So, show and tell. You're going to want to, like, you'll realize right away that this guy pretty much mirrors all of Link's moves. So if you slide, he slides. If you just sword, he swords. There is a weakness. I'll just save you a lot of trouble on it. Just go ahead and use the Megaton hammer. It'll knock him off the ocean. And pretty much that's all you have to do. I think for some reason they really made this. They like really made this boss too easy to fight. So and so you just do that a few times. But I'll tell you, when I first like came here, to this fight, I was like, I wasn't even expecting him to be here. I thought maybe it'd be like some like water switch fight or whatever, something like that. But man, I gotta love that death cry. He goes, "Arr!" Man, I'm gonna have to like listen to that tape all over again. So, let's talk Star Trek for just a minute. How many of you guys are like into Star Trek: The Next Generation? Show of hands or comments. Well, what I find pretty cool is after the fight, it turns into this room, basically like any other room. So you could say it's like the Water Temple holodeck. And those of you that don't know what a holodeck is, in Star Trek terms, you can program it to like be whatever type of place or room you want. I've kind of dreamed of having stuff like that, but it's only sci-fi, so that doesn't quite work too well. So, finally we can get into the store here and find out what's inside here. Well, if we just open it up, we will find that we have the long shot. And yes, that'll be useful for some other areas back in the first area. That'll be very helpful. And this is probably this is a really good one to use. If you're into hook shotting, then this is like a complement to it. So you could say it's like your reward for having a hook shot so much. So that's it for this segment. It was a bit long, but hopefully in the next segment we're gonna finish it up. And if you've survived the conspiracy and my controversies and my disagreements and my making fun of everyone that makes fun of this and makes all kinds of crappy whatever yahoos about switching boots or whatever, you're not going to have to do it as much anymore because it was tough enough. But you did it. Well done. See you next time.